A tree has fallen and blocked the road, and it's my returning road. Hello everyone and welcome to another vlog. Today we're gonna do some woodland photography, and yes, it's foggy, it's my favorite conditions. You already know that if you watch my vlog, so it's time to photograph. The first days of spring are here, and this means it's the fog. So for me it's a natural thing to grab my camera, my backpack, my tripod, all my lenses and head into the woodland and do some photos. It's something that I don't want to miss whenever I have the chance and opportunity to photograph a woodland in foggy situation. I'm gonna do it. Today we're gonna concentrate on finding special trees. And this first tree that I'm visiting, it's one that I know really well. It's a dying tree, unfortunately, but it looks spectacular. And every time I'm visiting it, I'm hoping that I'm gonna find it still standing. I don't want to find it with the branches on the ground and the tree fallen. As I said, it's a dying tree. But there's still hope. There's still hope that we're gonna capture it. And every time I come back here, I try to photograph it in a different way. And today we're gonna try to do this. The first days of spring are not that interesting because the woodland, it's not yet covered in green. But lucky for me, I'm in a fir tree woodland. So I'm having some texture, I'm having some green. I decided that today I'm going to photograph this tree in a panoramic mode, but also I'm going to capture some details, some close-ups. And even though it's not sunny outside, I will try using the polarizer, because usually when there's such much moist into the forest, the polarizer works really well and the forest is really saturated. Now what I'm dealing with here is really dark tones and then really bright shine line into the bark of the tree, because there are some places where the tree is really smooth, it has no bark on it, it's the wood is really smooth because of the weather and the humidity, and because of that those areas are really shiny. So I will need to be very careful with my highlights not to blow them up, but also have details in the shadows, because having details in the shadows looks great, and also having details in the highlights, it's great. The only problem that remains right now is establishing a point from where to shoot, and for that I will rotate around the tree and decide from where to photograph it. The problem that I'm having right now is that from this area over here, as you can see, there's a lot of space, we can photograph it, we have the room to do it. The problem is that the trunk, it's really black from this side, because the light, it's on the other side of the it's on the other side of the tree. As you can see from here, we have a much more beautiful light, and the branches of the tree look better. So this attention to details really matters when you are photographing a piece of tree like this. It's unique, it's beautiful, but you need to take your time in order to have the best composition. From over here would be nice, but the top branches, as you can see, are overlapping, and I don't want that. I want to see the branches, something like this. I'll grab my camera and start doing some tests. As you can see, old trees look the best. So if you hear of the forest that has really old trees, try to visit it. It's probably worth photographing it. Now I will switch from the 24 to 105mm lens that I usually use in forests to using the 17 to 40mm lens. In these situations when there is a really tight space, you just need to experiment and really see what kind of focal length you need for a situation. It's not a matter of just entering and voila, I know exactly what I'm going to use. It's not exact science photography. In case you thought that there were some magic settings or some magic rules that you can apply to every situation. There are some things that I think you should learn from photographing this tree. Pay attention to dark details and to highlights, because in the forest there are areas of really dark shades and really bright highlights, and having details in both of these areas make all the difference when you post-process the photo. Another thing would be to take your time and go around the tree, look at it from different angles, try to photograph it in a panoramic mode, from down below, wide angle, telephoto. Do all these things, because when you're gonna go back home, if you don't like a shot and you're thinking maybe I should have done it in another way, you can't do it. You just need to go back in the car, come back to the forest, hike again, and take the shot. And that is why you need to take your time and photograph it to the maximum. It's raining really bad right now, and I just have to get back to the car. I can't afford to stay much more like this in the rain. It's not gonna be interesting, and I can't do photography when it rains. So we'll just have to end this vlog here, and remember that old trees create some really interesting and beautiful woodland photos. I hope that you like it and that you'll decide to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you are not already subscribed. And if you are already subscribed, thanks for watching and for commenting and for sharing and supporting me. And for all of you out there, until next time, keep on photographing. It's the only way that you can get better. So, seems that I'm having a problem right now. A tree has fallen and blocked the road, and it's my returning road, and it's no phone signal over here, so and get away as quickly as possible from this area. I wasn't able to move that tree, so right now I'm going back, and I know that this dirt road through the forest will exit at some point to a place that it's a little bit far away from where I wanted to go, but I have no other option. I just have to hope that there is no ice or there is no other blockage on the road. There is no one else over here. So if you're seeing this vlog, it means that I got back home okay and everything was fine till the end. But it's a lesson to learn and from everything.